keep thinking Bayou Vac instead of Pickleback.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. We're ready to get in with the Archeology expansion now tonight, as we should have the funds to unlock it straight away. So let's bring up the game. Sorry, wrong button. And see what's inside the Archeology. Let's first quickly check what our message is. Ooh, a couple of them. B. If there's one thing I know about the kind of solitary explorer life you're living, it's that you can't have enough reminders that your friends are thinking of you. So here's a reminder, in the form of a gift. Let it remind you of me, and all our good times together. Ciao, B. Oh, nice. Hi, B. How goes the exploring? Word is you're up to your eyeballs in mysteries over there. Sure sounds exciting. Me? I'm wondering why baby stuff is so needlessly difficult. I've climbed mountains that were easier than putting together a crib with this tiny Allen wrench they give you. Anyway, Hobson and I just wanted to say thank you. I don't think we would have come to realise we wanted a kiddo without you in our lives. I always saw a bit of myself in you, and after you restored Hobson's dusty old ranch, it made us realise that not only the marks we've left on this world matter, but that it's a hoot to see a younger lot do something new with it all. So it's going to be a real treat to see what our little one ends up doing with this ranch, or wherever else their heart takes them. So thank you, B. Hobson and I are better off for having had you be a part of our lives. I wish you the very best, always. Oh, but one more thing. Hobson wanted to know why you've decided not to use that big old ancient device in the ruins of the Glass Desert to go on some grand adventure across the cosmos. I actually tried, it wouldn't let me. I told him, Hobson Twillages, a woman's decision to travel across space and time is theirs and theirs alone, but he's both stubborn and curious to a fault. It was broken? Well, that doesn't sound right. Hobson said he left that thing primed and ready to go before he went and walked away. Said he was leaving the door open for the next adventurous soul out there. Well, well, Beatrix LeBeau, seems you've just found yourself another mystery. Good luck with that one, B. Maybe when this is all done, you should write yourself a book on it. Would make for a heck of an adventure story. Okay, so that one's just a mystery. The plot deepens. Wonder if we will be able to get back to that ruin then in the future, or if at least the plot that's slowly coming out through the drones and things will give us sort of a resolution to that one. Let's quickly feed up some slimes. Sort out the morning tasks. I didn't actually come on in the end to spend any time collecting things up. Figured we didn't have any off-stream activities in the last game, and really it doesn't actually take that long to do things around the ranch when we decide to skip ahead a few days and collect up all the resources. So for now I'm just going to leave it to being on stream, and if I change my mind I'll let you know, but for now I'm happy with that. So let's store these all up. I want to just increase our collection for when we need it. Right, let's go get the next lot. Definitely need to focus on getting some refinery teleporters going. Actually, skip that for a second. Gosh, there's a lot of you. Technically a good thing. Oh, check back. Let's feed them. There we go. And collect what's currently available. Yeah, especially over in the cave, I could really do with a refinery teleport, given that is quite a run back to drop things off. Let's quickly drop off these ones so that we can hold as many as possible on the way back from the cave. There we go. feed the bats the pomegranates. There we go. Do I have a feeder for you lot yet? I don't, do I? That's right. There we go. Might as well activate. There we go. Now, we're not going to be able to grab every plort right now. There's too many slimes out here. But we can get somewhere. Oops. Let's grab that one. And then grab these. We'll grab the water ones as well. Oh gosh, there's a lot of water ones. They're a happy bunch in there. Well, good thing we need to come back and get the hunter plorts in a second anyway. Let's go drop all of this off and then grab the last bunch. And then we can spend the rest of this in-game day finding out what's in the archaeology section. I'm quite excited to see what's hiding behind that expansion of the farm. Is it something that wasn't in the previous game at all? So, could be very interesting. Lovely sunny day here today. I mean, in the game. Terrible rainy day again in real world. Saturday, however, God, what a gorgeous day it was. Real nice, sort of early spring day where sun's shining but the temperature's low. It was gorgeous. I was out on my bike and it was just beautiful. And then back to the horrendous rainy weather again. But that's pretty normal. But March tends to have a lot of nice days. I do. It's one of my favourite parts of the year. Spring and autumn have my favourite parts of the year in. I love it when the weather's that bit cooler. Right. That's everyone out here. Not actually. We should probably, before we continue, make sure there's enough ash for the fire slimes. I'm not sure if that is something that can become a problem. So let's quickly sort them out. Now we deliberately put the pen over here because of the chickens that keep spawning over here. Yeah, not a lot of ash for them, but they're alive, which is the important part. There we go. The chickens just make for an easy source of the ash. Now, what is this zone down here? Just the tide pools. Lovely. We will consider those another time. Have we double checked there's nothing up here? Yes, because we've been up the arch. That's alright then. I should actually use the carrots for the incinerator, I'm realising, so that I can use the chickens for this lot. Oh well. That's alright. Also got the the prickle pears. Forget whose favourite they are right now. There we go, let's fill up this ash good and proper for once. That should keep them going for a while. And I can see it's still climbing. Oh, there we go, we've reached full. Wonderful, right. On to the archaeology. Not worried about those at the moment. Oh, we didn't get more puddle plorts out, that's fine. But it should be... That message will have to wait, otherwise I'm going to get distracted. I believe through the other side of the cave. So let's go have a look. Is it down this way? Yes, the dig site. So let's just have a look. I'm expecting it's actually just a very pretty array of locations to keep slimes, but I love all the different decorations that they do for it. That's beautiful. But yeah, we've got a normal little site here. Ooh. Why have they given us a spring pad? That's bizarre, because I don't want to jump off the cliff. Nope, don't know why that's there. Unless we're meant to move it over in case we haven't got the jetpack yet. But for now, let's explore. This really is just such a gorgeous game. Gnarled Ashwood. I'm assuming that's just a decoration. I do need to spend some time collecting all the resources like the jellystone. Okay, even more. It's a very pretty decorations out here. And then something interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is the other side of that spring pad. So what was this? Don't know. Let's continue through. That's cute. Oh, I thought I heard something. Ah, you're a quantum one. Okay, get somewhere I can get to you. There we go. So, new entry, let's have a look. Oh, I think we can build this. Yes, we can afford to build the quantum drone station and see what it's actually about. I love that there's clearly signs that someone's been digging here, but it doesn't look like it's actually something that I can dig, which is a shame. That's very cute, it's a water bottle. Kind of looks like a little bird. Okay, well, let's keep exploring this. That's where we came over. Oh, there's a pool over there, we'll have a look at in a second. Just cross? Nope, wasn't too steep. I'll have to regenerate some stamina in order to get up. There we go. Probably nothing up here, but always worth checking. There's likely to be... Actually, does the map tell me if there's treasure here? No, just that there's the conservatory zone with treasure. So, could be anywhere. Not a lot of them. Oh, just trying to see if there was a ledge down there. Could be a challenge to get out of here now, but they normally design this stuff in such a way that you can't completely screw yourself over. Oh, it does not want me walking here. Okay, we could be screwed. Alright. Think we might have lost this one. It's not going to let me recharge because it doesn't like me standing here. Yeah. Okay, into the water. That's alright. Might as well check that message then. Oh, Bob. Special delivery. Have a great chickens. Oh, a rock clump. Lovely. And let's see what's for sale. We have a very pretty pine that we can't afford. Got the bee. Let's see if I can quickly find enough plots to get that. So let's sell up some of the available plots. Fortunately, it's been long enough since we were here that there's quite a few available. And then we'll go back and continue exploring the rest of the dig site. There we go. It does look like it's just another slime area and there isn't an activity out there. I was hoping it would be something like the lab and actually be something that we could dig in, but that's alright. Now, still ways off what we need. There we go. But we can get there. Don't think anything's worth that I've got's worth that much right now, unfortunately, but there we go, that's 2.5. Was it 2.5 we needed? Let's have a look. There's no eggs hiding in here, are there? No, I've not missed any. It's always good to at least free the chicks. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, we've actually got the emerald shrubs as well. And the rock will decorate for a bit. So, number one, how big are you? Quite big. Might actually take you... Let's put you down for a second. Oh wow, it's literally an aurora. Oh, that is gorgeous. It has a sound as well. And if you can hear that, it's kind of like a whispery, ghosty noise. That is really pretty. I need to put that somewhere it can truly shine. So let's put that away for the moment. Now, the rock, I wanted to expand my sort of decorations out here. We're just filling in this sort of zone with stuff. Ooh, wrong button. There we go. Just expanding our sort of claimed territory. Right, let's quickly send some more chickens into the feeder. Might as well take some more of these for the bats on our way past. And we will head back into the archaeology. I want to just have a look at that pool area out there before I'm done with them. Alright, feed that lot. Let's see. Can we work out how to use the slime pad to... No, it's definitely far too far away. I can't get to a... There we go. What if I put it over here? Can I then make use of it? Yes. There we go. Very damp up here while it's raining. Some puddles to splash through. Ah, I love these statues. Water's pouring down on us. This should be the other side-ish of where I was. Oh, blast. Okay, well at least there's a geyser on this side, so we're intended to fall over this side. But is there anything to find? Nope, nothing that way. Just some interesting rocks. And nothing else? No. Alright, up we go. What's this stuff then? Confused slime. A little bit of treasure that was being dug up. It does make you wonder who was doing the exploration out here. It's all abandoned halfway. Need to get more stamina again. Definitely need to look up if there's any more stamina upgrades we can get. See if that will improve things, but for the moment we can cope. Don't think we're meant to get much higher anyway. But we'll see what we can achieve. Don't know if I can get through there. Oh, I can. Wasn't sure if the leaves would let me through. Alright, up we go. I'm not sure if that's something over there. Don't think that's going to be a ledge that it's going to let me stop on. I mean, yes and no. Mostly no. Oop. Let's get onto here then. It's the top of that waterfall. Yeah. Oh, this is just gorgeous. But no sign of any treasure chests. Definite signs of something in the distance over there. What am I looking at? Oh, is it that teleporter? That's a good point. There's an angler that we should feed. Is it the anglers that like the sea slime? It's, sea hens that I keep feeding them. Yeah. I can collect a few up and go feed it. I'm pretty much done over here for the moment. Ooh, what's this? Can we sit? No. Nice little zone someone's carved out for themselves. Just very pretty and relaxing. Let's see how high we can get. Nope, nope. Doesn't like me climbing that. Let's try again. There we go. So yeah, no idea where the treasure chests of the conservatory are. Could be anywhere. But I'm enjoying all the little just details that we're finding as we expand. Probably should try and get my hands on some more new bucks before I head back. Make sure that I can open up a new pen for more slimes when the inevitable new slimes get discovered. So let's sell up these plots. And we can see how much that gets us. And we know there's a lot of puddle plots waiting for us. Right, there we go. Nowhere near enough for fully setting up a new pen, but hey, it's something. So how many adults can I collect? Let's leave it at that for the moment, and we'll skip the rest of the day to get some more to grow up. And that's pretty. Can nearly afford it. I want one of these. Which I know gets me further away from affording the other bit, but again, trying to make my pathway here just look nice. So, 2. Oops. Yeah, let's just have it near the path. Gotta remember, it's just the T button to exit. There we go. Yeah, not really ready yet. Oh, new message already. They do come quite quickly, the new messages, don't they? Let's see what they've got to say. Victor again. Oh, hello. I must tell you, I saw this item and it just screamed Beatrix. And that's how I realised I'd accidentally hit it with the sentience ray. But don't worry, everything's fine and normal now. Anyway, I thought you should have it. Enjoy. Oh, pretty. Anyone else know? Curious if there are more people or not, the way the dots continue. I'm not sure if that's just artistic or if it actually does mean that they continue round. We'll find out in the future. But for the moment, let's make a little bit more money. We know there's plenty of plots out in the cave to gather if we need to. Let's see what this lot has for me. Not sure why they're all so many of them are asleep when it's midday. That's right. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Oh, almost 1,000. Have you lot got any for me? I know I've just drained you, but I don't need a lot more. There we go. There's 1,000. Lovely. Let's buy that cute toy and then take it over. So, glow bug for the flutter slimes. Right. Let's go give them a toy. Not really doing great for our funds for new slime enclosure, but that's alright. Enjoy, you lot. Now let's get this lot has plenty for us as we keep bringing them over the granite. And we know there's plenty of puddles to grab. Oof. Technically a good thing, but never fun. I mean, technically a good thing that it's numb. Much better when that works, but oof, always rough. Hopefully that feels okay when it wears off. Okay. That's better, plenty of funds. Right. You've missed us opening up the archaeology area. There's not a huge... It's mostly just a another pen area rather than actually having any archaeology we can do. So we'll be looking for more slimes to give a home to in there. I need to find somewhere nice to put a tree I've got in my inventory, because it's an absolutely gorgeous tree. I just need more chickens at the moment. Right, any eggs? No. Quite a lot of you ones here today, so let's reduce your numbers a bit. And then we will collect more of these ones. Anyone looking like they're elders? You are. You're fine. What about you? Right. Let's feed out this lot. Give a treat to these ones. Oops, I have a rooster. Let's put it that way. Stay in. Lovely. Excellent. So let's skip time forward as we just want more chickens right now. Let's see if that did anything. Stormy weather. Not really. Maybe sleep until morning. There we go. That should give the chickens some chance to get on, but let's also now refeed everyone, as that must have gone through quite a lot of the food supplies. Oh, and we should check if there's an egg. Nope, just an awful lot of roosters. Come on, you lot, we don't need this many roosters. Alright. There we go. We've got some fire slimes to go visit. You lot can have those again. I think the fire slimes like the roosters, and if they don't, they're getting them anyway. Might see if the tree looks nice out here. I'll add a pop of colour. So let's have a look for that. That'll be that one. Just something relatively central. There we go. Very pretty. That was well worth buying, that one. It's gorgeous. No more fruit yet? Why are you so slow to grow? Weird. Do we have carrots? Yeah. Can't remember who eats the odd onions, but with so few of them, we'll just fill up the ash. There we go. Collect the chickens. Now, this lot. Ooh. Well, that was explosive. Alright. Not a huge amount of plorts out here right now, but we haven't been feeding them. So we will take that lot right back to the refinery. Better to keep the plorts that we don't have a huge amount of, as doubtless we'll want to make something. How much is the refinery link? That's the market link. I need more jellystone. Unfortunately fell in the water with that. But otherwise, nice and affordable now, so we'll consider that one. Looks like we can make a return home port of those, so let's take one of those with us. Just so that we can go exploring some more. So let's have a look. We have that portal. Now, it's this one I want to take, because that's the Gordo that we're currently collecting chickens for. So, let's just fill up, and we will go supply it. Put the rooster back. And see what today's deals are, although we've really got to stop spending all our money in the shop. Now we've already got the arm ball anyway. Oh yeah, that's pretty. How much are you? 120? Yeah, let's get one of those. And just add to our walkway. Let's just grab that. Let's put the potted plants up against the fence. Yeah. That just makes it all look very deliberate. Nice. Right. To our left-ish. But not quite that left. Yeah. Made it. Now it's just a pretty bush. Let's have a look. Oh, jellystone. Oh, accidentally got a slime. Put you back. Can we get up? Yeah. Just avoid the ferals. Lovely. Right. Somewhere nearby we have that. That's quite the welcoming committee. Hello everyone. And that is a lot of frozen ringtails. Right. In the direction we're facing-ish. Let's have a look up here. Is it down here? Yes. Right. Enjoy. Oh, already there. Nice. Get the feeling the only thing that gave us was actually a ton of anglers and a way back up, but still, way back up's never a bad thing. And at least that's one less creature on the map. So let's head back up. There we go. And we will have an explore over this way. That sounds like there's a tar nearby. Probably the introduction of so many slimes downstairs. Oh. Even in the shade, it's not safe. So yeah, let's have a little bit more of an explore around this zone. See what we can discover. Pretty sure we went down here. Yeah, that treasure pod's open. And just see if we can find the next map fragment. Out of jumping power. Give it a second. Interesting noises here. I just love it. The fact that the little flowers growing on there. Doesn't look like there's a way up there. Can't quite get my feet on that slope. That's fine. Well, that's interestingly glowy. Doesn't seem to actually do anything though when I walk into it. Just really messes with the colours. Alright, you have a diet of nectar, which is going to be a difficult one as I don't have nectar. definitely need to get our hands on some farming of nectar. Does that mean there's some nearby that we can use to get started? Let's check the water, because I thought when we'd seen it previously it was around water. No. It's just a lot of plots that are going to cause tars in a bit. Not sure on the nectar front. Could have already been eaten if there was some around. But otherwise, I don't remember where we've seen it. Only that I know we aren't farming it currently. And I get the feeling it's going to be what I need to do to make progress. Alright. Anything interesting? Nope. Oh, didn't mean to fall off. Stay up, and there's a load of tars down there. Well, as long as they leave me alone, I wouldn't be surprised if it's blocking a way in. But trying to see if I can spot anything worth exploring down to. Where am I? Okay, can't squeeze through there. Definitely lends to my theory that the slime up above is blocking the pathway. Okay, let's keep an eye out for nectar. Oop. Let's get rid of those hens. Go away. I want the wax. That's not a resource I have a lot of. Now we can just keep farming this stuff. So unless it's a rare drop from the bees that we're after a specific type of nectar, I'm pretty sure it's that one that I popped when I tried to collect some a couple of episodes ago. But we can keep working on it. We'll get rid of all the chickens if we find some. Okay, that's a door, but no immediately obvious way to open it. Might be only from the inside. Can't quite make it up. That's alright, it counts me as being on ground. Oh, there's the door. Okay. What are you? Flutter statue. Okay, let's have a look. Because there are plenty of flutters over this way, and if they've or at least around, and if any of them have eaten. Oh, that was a silly place to eat a plort. Yeah, see if any of them have eaten anything. You can find a flutter. Nothing immediate. Where did we see all the flutters? Definitely seen some around. Nope. Oh, that's the mint mango that I still haven't got my hands on. But don't want to drop any of this stuff. Come on, where are the flutters hiding? Over here, lovely. Any of you got a plort for me? Just going to release all these chickens. Honey plorts. Okay. I need one of you combined guys to eat something. Come on, do it for me. Painted hens? Come on. If we wait long enough, they should... Someone here should eat something. Oh gosh. That all went very wrong. Okay. Best way to climb back up. Looks like we're going to make it. Bit of treasure. Yeah, we should be able to make it over to there. Lovely. Any of you eaten while I was trying to fall off a cliff? No, not yet. Let's try this side. Might be slightly safer for climbing. I just wanted to sit above them and wait. Oh, water. They are actually out of that. Let's get some more wax. Lovely. Get rid of those chickens. What do your combined nectar and fruit? Let's throw a couple of mangoes at you then. No? Someone eat it. I need your plot. Thank you. Alright, let's go find that door again. Is that the nectar? It is. Okay. We know where there's several of those flowers around here, so let's finish what we're doing with this first. And then we can chase some of those flowers for their nectar in a minute. But try and keep ourselves on track, as we know how bad we are at that. Right, that should be the door. So let's start making our way up above it. Up onto the tree again. And get some stamina back to make the jump. Okay, in you go. We can get rid of that one. Now let's see if that flower on the statue's head, ooh, no stamina, contains nectar. Or not. Didn't make the height. That plant looks like it doesn't contain one. Interesting. I'm not sure what causes the spawner, if it just drops off whenever it's ready. Let's just have a look up here though, see if these ones, or that one up there looks like it's got one. I'm just not sure. Oh, on the safe way to collect. Let's continue working this one out. Do you happen to have... No. No. Okay, so the only one we know is up there. There we go. Now, does it tell me anything about planting this? Sweet syrup, unusual plant, blooms at night, which explains why we started finding these stuff after night. makes sense, scientists being up all night. Blasted daylight savings. Gets us all. Can't wait for us to wake up and realise we should just get rid of it. Can't be planted. Oh goodness. That thing had better not want many of them if it can't actually be something that I can grow. Okay. That suddenly makes this a lot harder. How many nectar does that Gordo want? Okay. Let's find our way back up to it. Might be easier to go over the ruins. Yeah. It would be really nice if you just wanted one. Alas. Okay. There's another one. But if you want the usual 30 or 40, that is going to be quite the challenge. There aren't that many plants that seem to grow it out here. Let's head back through looking for more. We know there's at least one more up along the path. Let's get our water out. Deal with some of these. Happen to be a plant hiding over here? No. Okay, come on. Thank you. Alright. That should be able to do for now. Bit more money. Oh, is that a nectar? Excellent. One more. Whew. Two more. This is going to take quite a while. I'd say just really hoping that they actually don't need many. Might as well take the ones we've got back. See if it reacts at all. Hopefully starts shaking quite quickly. Surprised the ones up there didn't seem to develop any nectar. There just really isn't a lot. We'll see. Regardless of how many it needs, we'll eventually get there. Alright, come on then. Nope. Okay. Let's go see if there's anything on this beach. We're running out of time, I think, for collecting nectar right now. As the night is going away. And I know it's 2 AM, but it will suddenly disappear on us. Oh. Nothing. Okay. It's hoping for some more plants. Oop, wrong one. this that area that I've... yeah, been before. Okay. I'm not expecting any more of the plants now that I'm in the beach biome. Let's have a look. Oh, something taking a bite out of me. Oh, no, that's danger water. Well, there are more ruins in this direction, so let's see if we can make some progress this way. Even though we've left behind everywhere that would have the nectar now. But yeah, let's just see if we can discover something out here. If this is its own patch of ruins. Just trying to stand on a lip. Nope, fell off. That's right. Bit more ore. Lovely. As long as we don't drop all this stuff we're carrying, it's all worthwhile. There's a trip anyway. That's not a path. Not sure if there's a way into these ruins or not. Yeah, there we go. This one seems pretty sealed. There's not the obvious entrance, but the other one, well, I say obvious entrance, I'm assuming that slime is the entrance. Still quite a lot of these plort gates that I need to open. I wonder if there's anything there. Just anything worth heading over to have a look at. We'll give it a go in a second. It looks like if we make our way round, it's not too bad a jump from further across. And then it's dawn, so it's definitely too late to be collecting more of the nectar flowers now. We'll have to wait until the next night. Shame we've only got the one-way teleports right now, so we can get ourselves home quickly but not back out here quickly. Right, almost there. Doesn't look like there's anything over there, does it? Nah. I think that's just decorative. Okay. Yeah, I might still place a return home portal over here. So let's go leave it in front of that slime. Up we go. I do enjoy getting around on those geysers. Oh, is that a pot? No, that was you. I've already read you by the fact you're not activating. Almost. Never quite enough fuel. There we go. Get some more of this, whatever you want to give me. Very nice. Ah, hello. What have we got here? Oh, sweet. Still not got the resources to make any of these golden statues that we're finding, but... oh gosh. This has gone horrendously wrong. Whew. Maybe we're meant to go back that way. This is not an easy spot to get out of. There we go. God, really really thought I was going in the pond then. Alright. Bit more up. Nope, nope, nope. Lost. It's not gonna... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slight problem. Literally can't move. Oh. Please don't make me use that. Oh, come on, game. Oh, that really sucks. I was excited to bring these resources home. Okay. We literally have no controls. Oh, that is annoying. Well, sleep until morning. I'm going to take a quick break. So, I'll be back in a minute. Take care of yourself, grab a drink or anything, do what you need to do, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, let's jump back in. We've got other places we can find at least the Jellystone that we've just lost. It's a setback, but not something that's impossible to recover. Just very frustrating. I understand they don't want us abusing the emergency return option, but always sucks to be punished when it wasn't your fault. Alright. Hello, Beatrix. I hope it's not too presumptuous, but I got you this. I hope you like it. Usually I use an algorithm to identify appropriate gifts, but in this instance I just sort of winged it. I agree, the spontaneity scares me too. Ooh, nice. Teleporter. Hey, B. I found something I was going to throw out, but then I thought, hey, B likes old junk. Likes old junk I don't need. I bet she'd just love this. You can thank me later. Oh, cool. Pretty flowers. God, does everyone want to talk to me? Hey, B. I got something special for you. It seemed like the right thing at the time. Oh, but now I'm not so sure. If it's not, please don't tell me. I can't bear to hear it. Oh, I'm so the same with that. I would much rather, if you don't like something to a degree, just get rid of it as soon as I'm not looking. But at the same time, it helps to know you didn't like it, because then I won't buy you something similar again, but I'll never be offended, really, if people don't like something I get them, because gifts are, in a way, an imposition on a person, but I try to always find things that I think a person will like, so it's just always a disappointment in myself rather than being offended if people don't like something. Hey B, I know it's silly, but I worry about the hard work you do out there all on your own. So I sent you a little care package. I hope it gives you an extra get up and go. Ooh, rainbow grass. I love all the different rainbow decorations we're getting this time. Oh, thank you. I try so hard, because I love giving people things. That's not so much picking something people like as just acknowledging that I had spare, though, the Rubik's Cube. Been playing with mine trying to remember the algorithms today, and I'm completely stuck on the blooming third layer. Because what I thought was the algorithm keeps messing up, and then I looked up a video, and I'm obviously doing something wrong following the video, because that's the same algorithm I thought it was supposed to be, and it keeps messing up the cube. And that doesn't help. I found another video, and it solves the third layer in a different order to the one that I'm used to doing, so I'll have to work it out. I've probably got somewhere in my watch later list the original video I used to learn. Because it's to do with whether you sort of solve the edges, like the outer faces or the bottom surface sort of the third layer first. Guess what? Oh goodness, the suspense. Present time! Ah, I love Bob. Alright, so the pink teleporter is one that allows both ways. Oh, I think I can actually almost make that. The Jellystone that we're always short on, and lava dust. I will have to look into that one. Now, Jellystone, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch just around this main area. So let's start having a look. See if we can spot any. Ooh, 1 second. Just get rid of a spam message. Automod doing well at catching them at the moment. Alright. Kind of difficult to keep an eye out for pink stone blobs in an area that's full of pink slimes. But let's keep looking. As I say, I'm pretty sure there's an amount around here. Oh, lighting's having fun then. Is that that's the teleport I unlocked to the other area, isn't it? Yeah. How? Don't really want to go through that. Oh yeah, I've not got any water on me either. Got to try and remember to refill the water when I find some. Ooh, perfect. Jellystone! Ooh. Only 2, but there, it will add up. It will all add up. Let's just keep exploring. That's just a pretty flower. We should try to get some of that mint mango back at some point. Oh, is that a treasure pod I haven't opened? It is. Let's have a look. 1 second, sorry. Chat's doing that thing where you're at the bottom but it claims it's paused due to scroll. Oh, just a nice bench. Can't go wrong with a nice bench. Oh, you're so pretty. And aggressive, but really pretty. Can I get up there? Not quite. Let's avoid the water. Over we go. Get more of you. Hello everyone. Bad water. Not nice relaxing hot spring water. There we go. That jellystone. Super. Still need at least 5 more though. I want to make a teleporter. And then I need another sort of 5 or so to get the refinery link I was trying to make. But a 2-way teleporter would be very handy. We're almost there. We then just need to go to the lava zone to get the lava rocks, which I think actually is somewhere in here. I think it was in here. Might be worth going that way. Jellystone appears all over the place, so we might well find some more just wandering around. So let's try and get up over there. Oh gosh. Whew. Almost not enough stamina to make that. Well, yeah, let's head through. And mark roughly the direction that we're headed. Try and get ourselves over to that lava again. Assuming I've correctly remembered the direction that was lava. Launch me. Woohoo! More games just need geysers that you can jump around on. They are just a delight. Oh, hello. What have you got for me? Ooh, autumn cypress. I was going to say I didn't think cypress turned orange. Yeah, it's apparently a soil thing is the game's explanation. I thought cypress were evergreen. Could be wrong about that, but I honestly thought they were, but my tree knowledge isn't exactly a strong suit. It's not something I've ever really learnt. I don't think I'm making that jump. So let's try this way. Well, at least we're seeing lava, so we're heading vaguely in the right direction, even if it's not quite where the marker is. Alright, let's start exploring and look for lava stone. No, that's just some very aggressive slimes below us. Okay. Are you lava stone? Yes. Or lava dust, sorry. Oh no, there's a slime and a tar and I can't help the slime. I have no water. Alright, let's keep an eye out for any more of those spots. That looks like a geyser. Yay. Bit of treasure. Nope. Any more that I can see? Not immediately. Let's just move that up there a second. Hello Bree, welcome in. How have you been this evening? Are you watching the movie with Nick or streaming something? We're on the lookout for lava dust at the moment. Just trying to unlock a two-way teleporter. Alright, diet meat. There's a few chickens around. We can at least start feeding you. Are you on the map now? Yes. Oh, that's a dangerous patch. Ooh, lava dust. One sec, I've got to open up some of these. Oh, I love the bread droid. That is so cute. Oh, those are great emotes. That bread droid is definitely my favourite. I'm an absolute sucker for cute sort of spider-esque things. Especially when I'm not having to actually deal with them in Metroid or anything. Which reminds me, I do need to actually one of these days go back and finish Dread. I got stuck on a boss and have forgotten to actually go back and finish it. Oh, hello. If there's a cyclone, does that mean there's a dervish nearby? If there was, it wasn't invisible. Blast. Still haven't got our hands on a dervish yet. Okay, so Tars can just swim in lava. Wonderful news for us. It is such a good game. I haven't played a lot of the Metroid games because I was never a Nintendo person growing up. Had a PlayStation, but absolutely loved Dread. Just, yeah, got stuck on a boss. I'm not great at platforming while being chased. More dust. I would have been if I had the console, but parents went with PlayStation. So even though there are some of the most amazing games that were Nintendo, just wasn't what we had. Nice. No, I stayed mostly in the PlayStation family, so had PS1, 2, then I got an Xbox 360 and then PS4. and then sort of on the side of that went to the Switch. I had a Game Boy Pocket and a Game Gear. Unfortunately, because the Game Gear was for long car journeys, we never had to deal with the battery limit as we just plugged it into the cigarette lighter. Yeah, I love that they're merged. I understand you can get a more powerful console not merging them, but for someone like me who's in bed a lot of the time, gosh, I love that they've merged. I'm really looking forward to if the sort of next major, next major consoles are more handheld focused. But it just suits my lifestyle so much better. What on earth is that? Definitely. I find it makes it worth having two consoles, having whatever the current Nintendo is, and one of the other two. Because Nintendo just do interesting things. I'm really sad that the DS line seems to be over, because the dual screens brought out some of the most interesting games. And while I use the 3D feature, I wouldn't mind if they got rid of the 3D feature to make another DS console, because I know most people didn't use it. But what it opened up, the fact that you had like your maps on the bottom screen and things, or the rhythm games that you were actually playing on, I loved it. And then things like the Wii with the motion controls, well before we got into the VR motion control, I loved it. Absolutely love what Nintendo does with their hardware. And then, like, you've got things like the amazing Labo system. Yeah. It's so fun. Yes. Although the new 3DS, when they redid the 3D to add the eye tracking, there's some really good games with the eye tracking. Because then you didn't have to sit in the perfect position. And that was just so good. I think the Switch 2 has a degree of sort of... I think it's not technically using Labo, but I know like they've done a Labo-esque cheap version of the... what's it called? The VR system for the Switch. That's the old red headset. Oh, come on, brain, whatever it's called. Virtual Boy. They've done like a Labo version of that you can put the Switch 2 in and things, so I'm hoping that means that there's going to be a complete Switch 2 round of Labo. It's just so clever and such fun uses of all the different bits of the console. The fact that the camera on the console is used just to track the Labo movement of the cardboard and things, rather than it being used sort of trying to look at things in the real world or take a picture of the player or whatever. It's just fun. And I love the amiibo. They are such a great way to get little affordable statues of your favourite characters. I've got so many amiibo for games that I don't have, because thankfully, for things like Zelda, where you want the whole collection of them in order to unlock stuff with the daily activate your amiibo thing. Oh, hello, gold. Yeah, and especially my favourite ones are things like the knitted Yoshis. You know, they are amazing. Yeah. And the fact that you can just get the NFC cards if you want just the interaction with your games. It's an easily open system and not too much FOMO. They do tend to do a second run of a lot of things. So I've not done too badly at being able to get my hands on all the ones I want. took a long time to get the Sephiroth one. Exactly. I have a whole collection of NFC cards that means that I technically have every possible Legend of Zelda amiibo for the interaction with the game without having to actually have bought that many, because my goodness, there's a lot of them. Right. Got a heck of a lot of lava stone. Not enough chickens. We'll have to bring more chickens back with us, as we want to get through that Gordo. At some point, I'm slowly getting to the point where the Switch 2 is starting to look like there's enough games that I actually want to play on it to be worth going for it. I haven't got the money for it, but it's sort of approaching the point where it's worth starting to save up. Especially with Pocopia coming out, that just looks so fun. And it's actually a Pokemon game that seems to perform well. As in the frame rate and the shaders and things not being messed up. Not sales figures. They all do perform well sales figure wise. What's over here? But it actually looks really good. And then, oh, what's it called? The next one in the main series that's coming. Yeah! I love the sort of post-apocalyptic theme they've given it. It's so good. What I've seen, oh gosh, falling off, little bits of people playing it. And so really want to get my hands on it, but yeah. Just over £500 to get a console and a copy of the game right now, so not for a while. Yeah, I love cozy post-apocalyptic because other than the initial transition period of an apocalypse, there's nothing to say you can't have cozy. Don't seem to have a way up any higher. No. Not really managing to climb this thing. So I don't think I'm supposed to come up here. Definitely felt like it was going to be something. Is that a treasure chest hiding over there? Certainly looks like one. Maybe it's just there to be a viewpoint. But yeah, it's... Oh, the potted plants, nice. So I can get more of them. Any more chicks? Or respawned lava. Ooh, this is a... Yeah, I thought there might be treasure down here. Felt like somewhere that would have treasure. Ooh, nice magma pool. I know where I'll put that. No, actually I want to stay down here. Explore the lower reaches. Aww. I love all the ones just bathing in this lava. Oh, more magma. Or your oil. Oh, your oil. Not a bad thing. But yeah, I think that's about as much as I'm going to find, so I should head back to the teleporter that's nearby. Let's just drop off this chicken. We'll bring chickens with us, as that marker should be where my teleporter is. Yeah, I need to look up if the Switch 2 has like a better frame rate and things of Arceus and things, because I didn't get those on the Switch because issues with the frame rate were affecting my head, and then the shaders messing up in can't remember if it was Arceus or the other one where the shaders kept turning everything really bright purple, and my head just couldn't do it. But if the Switch 2 versions fix a lot of that, I can have fun, although I expect the shader issue is just going to be an issue that's permanent with the system. So with the game, I get the feeling that's just how the game's been written. Don't have a good way up there. Okay, make another loop. That clearly wasn't the direction to go to get up there. Ooh, another treasure chest. Doing well for just finding random treasure chests. Ooh, more of this weird wind stuff. Oh, nice. Ooh, map. Just saw you. Hello. Super, we can actually see. Alright, so technically that guy's in the way of me getting home that way, so long way around. I do actually have a teleport home on me, but I don't want to put it down this close to another one. The game won't mind, but it just feels pointless. I really should let this stamina recharge before I keep jumping. Hello, all of you. Ooh, more stuff. Great, I keep finding those little things. I could probably find enough chickens just in the pots. Let's try through here. Will you bring me out? Yes. Should be somewhere in here. There we go. Home. Let's drop off some stuff. Didn't really get a lot. Don't think I got enough jellystone at all today. Might be able to do the refinery for the cave, but not enough for everything I wanted. Let's have a look. If we go warp tech, can't get any of those. I thought I had the pattern for. Oh yes, yeah, just shy of teleporter, and same amount shy of a refinery link. Okay, we can get that on our way back out in the morning, and then we can put a teleporter through. Let's. Oh gosh, you're completely out of food. Let's feed up everyone. It's fortunate that this game doesn't do starving your slimes to death. But what we do need is to collect a load of chickens. I should probably also actually take some of that granite with me for that other one. The bat that was near my teleporter. Because this won't be enough one harvest, but won't be bad. 1 second. Wrong one. No, that was where I need to go, because this is a... Oh. Oops. Normal slime. Which is... Briar hens. I don't have briars in here, so you'll just have to eat normal. 1 second, I've got elders. Let's collect some of these elders first. See if I can collect up any of them. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how you got out, but you need to go back in. Let's get rid of those. Oh, no, come back. There we go. Alright. Was that all the elders? I think so. So now we just want a collection of hens. Yeah, let's just take a load. See if that's enough to feed the thing, and then we should just sell these. And then head back out. Here we go. Off we go. No messages? No. Good. Let's see what we can do. Oh wait, need to do the jellystone first. Because I need to build the teleporter at home before I can take it with me. So I just need to find 2 jellystone. Let's see if there's any near the refinery link. Is that respawned? No. Don't know how long it takes to respawn, but clearly longer than the sort of day I've been gone. Let's look for 2 jellystone. Need to find out what that links to. Is that just that? Yeah. There's got to be more around here somewhere. Because we know it spawns on this area. Is that some up there? Let's have a look. There was something pink up there. Yes. Please have 2. That would be awesome if that were bear slimes. They would have to have a slime toy of a picnic basket. Don't know if there are any in the game though. Not sure what the remaining slimes are. But a bear would be so cute. Just a little teddy bear head bouncing around. Now I'm really hoping that is actually something that's in here. Because that would be adorable. Right. That should be... There we go. Right, set of 2 teleporters. Where do I want... Ah, I'm just going to put it down here. You can always move it in the future. And then... back out we go. Any more pomegranates before I leave? There we go. Ooh, was that another loose chicken? No, those are loose plorts. Just go in there. That, however, is a loose chicken. You don't happen to have given me an egg while I've been distracted. Oh, egg. Let's go see if we can get through that slime and get the teleporter on the other side in the ruins. That'll be a good place to sort of wrap up the evening. And give us something to explore next week. for anyone that wasn't here earlier, we did open up the archaeology area, which is behind the caves. Turns out it's just more slime plots and a really cool sort of looking area. It's got lots of sort of in progress dig sites and ruins being excavated, but you can't actually do any excavation in there yourself, which is a shame. Oh, I ended up in this corner again. It's not where I want to be. Let's try this way. We want to get to this teleporter. Because that was the sort of aim of tonight, was going into that archaeology area. And it was fun exploring, but not a lot of interactivity. Alright. We sort of want to get there if we can, so that we can drop off things at that back first. I'm not sure where the entrance is though. It might be in that geyser playfield. Can't remember if that's the entrance to the not quite enough area. Let's see, can't be, given that that's to the right. Oh. Let's just keep going round. There we go. Now through the other side. Should be where the Gordo is, so we can at least give it some food before we head on. Oh, wasn't it down? Yes. There we go. Nearly there, not quite enough. Sadly, don't think there's more pomegranate or anything in the cave to help with feeding it. We'll have a look up there. But otherwise we will just head out and speak of the devil. Work on feeding the big one that we came for. That's going to be the wrong way. Yeah, this is where I came in. Alright. Round we go. Don't think these 4 will be enough, but it's good just to get as much as possible in it. There we go. So close, but just not enough. But if we remember, we'll bring some more fruit back to it before we finish. Now let's head out. I see it. Oh, that's fruit. Can I shoot you from here? Yep. Oh, and that's not fruit. I was going to say I thought there were 3 things, but the last one isn't fruit. Alright. Onwards. Work on what we're actually here for. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Let's see. Oh, this was a terrible, terrible idea. Oh, we're alive. It's fine. Really thought there might be a path through that way. I'll have to go around the far side. Nope, not quite. Yeah, if we head back over there, we can just walk around the outside. Deal with it that way. Alright. Cute little corner of the cave I don't think I've seen before. Bit of treasure. What have you got for me? Ooh, nice. Upgrade. Alright, let's just double check. Yeah. Grab you, as you are fruit. Might as well feed that to the slime. I am so turned around. Is there a way to go from here into the main cave? I'm getting the feeling the answer is no. Oh well. Oh, treasure. Keep finding that accidentally tonight. We've done really well for treasure pots tonight. Last, get up here. Get your stamina. There we go. And oh, pretty. I do want to make some of these teacups, but they are generally quite expensive. It's a sort of job for the future. The teacups and merry-go-rounds and all sorts of fun things like that. Yeah, I have gone completely wrong. Okay. Back this way. At least I know where I am now. So, up over here. And round. Where we went last time to the side of the geyser playground. Should then take us around the edge of the lava zone. Beautiful. That's what we want. Any fruit in you? A little bit. Alright. Let's mark our friend. Try and get across here. There we go. Let's go see if we brought enough chickens with us. Hoping so, but I haven't got its favourite. And that normally means it's going to take quite a few. Might be something worth doing in the excavation area, actually, just setting up a lot of chicken pens. Perfect. Excuse me, all of you. Ooh, multiple treasures. Okay, one-way travel to Ember Valley. That'll be interesting. And you're not going to tell me what the other one was? Oh, was that just ore? Is that why I've got that diamond? Okay. This gate is still sealed too, so I really must have been the first to enter since it was abandoned. It was here that I had my first doubts. I thought I was talking to engineers, problem solvers, people who could fix what I found. But once we left the labyrinth and met up here, I saw they were smiling. They were excited at the sight of opportunity. The company had sent their money people, not engineers. I don't think they had even considered stabilization. It wasn't long before it all collapsed. Oh dear. So is this place a dead end, or does it go through? Ooh. Let's see. Ooh. I'm not sure I want to fall down there. Well, this is interesting. Let's... Oh, 1 second. Let's ban that person from chat. Don't need any spammers, thank you very much. Let's put down our other teleporter. Huh. I'm assuming that's some sort of... It has to calibrate and connect thing. Okay. Do I need a mirror or something? I'm assuming I need to get that to here. In order to open that. Okay. Now, is this the death it looks like? It really does look like death, doesn't it? Yeah. That definitely just fades to black under there. Okay. Not sure how to approach this one. I might be too early. And you've got another minute to go. Let's see if we can take a couple more fruits over to the bat. Let's see if there's anything else we're missing in here. I don't think there is. Nope. Excellent. But yeah, let's get back up to the bat friend and see if we can feed it up the last few fruits it needs. Should have plenty available. Let's see. Back over this way. Get the stamina. Lovely. Go for a very hot bath. That's fine. Lovely. It'll make things a lot easier if we don't have to actually track past this place every time. Right, that's there, so it should be over here. Yeah. There we go. Bit of treasure. See what we got. Oh, another diamond. Nice. That's pretty. Pretty sure I'd be terrified being in a cave that actually had a glowing fracture like that on the wall, given the likelihood of it suddenly being a problem, but very pretty in game. So lovely, that gives us a nice path through all the way now. And we have the teleporter at the other end for two-way travel. Super. Right, let's get ourselves home and we will wrap up for the evening. And we'll have to see what we can work out about how you open up that door next week. The answer will either be somewhere out here or in the other zone, as we seem to be alternating between these two zones repeatedly. I wonder where the Ember Valley teleporter takes you. That I've just unlocked. That'll be interesting to find out as well. Oh, new message. Let's quickly check what that is. Beatrix, I've received another message from the AI that has been in communication with you since. I've been in communication with since your arrival on Rainbow Island. The message was somewhat personal to me, but also contained vital information for you. So in the interest of presenting all data to its fullest, I will read it verbatim. Ahem. Victor, thank you for chatting with me over these many days in which I got to know you better. I must confess that I had entered our correspondence with the aim of verifying your scientific ability. Our correspondence has not only assured me of this, but unexpectedly has provided comfort and companionship in the dark days that I now find myself within. I'm sending you a partial blueprint to a gadget I tried to develop but cannot. If you can complete it, I believe it's the key to entering the Grey Labyrinth. Please understand, Victor, that I never meant to deceive you, but I need to know who I can trust in order to stand a chance at fixing things. If that happens, I'd love to meet you someday. I'd love to play another game of Go, over coffee, until the sun rises once more. And that's all it says. What was given to me was a complex blueprint of partial schematics and, frankly, almost alien code. I've spent days analysing it and believe I've modified it into a finished state that should perform the task it was designed to do. At least I hope so. To be frank, I do not wish to let this person down. I feel I owe it to them, as a friend. So allow me to grant you the completed blueprint, per their instructions. It appears to be a device that you will need to use near the entrances to the labyrinth, but I'm afraid I know little else. If unsure just how to use it, well, experiment. That's the only way to know the unknown. Good luck, Beatrix. Seems we're all counting on you now. Ah, so there we go. That will be what we need to open it up, and it looks like I've got everything I need, so perfect. That's what we'll be doing next week. No problem, Bree. Thank you for the raid. Really nice when you bring everyone over. So let's do our usual. Sleep until morning. And we will stop there. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I hope you've had a lovely time. And I will write down that on my... I actually put a notepad next to me this week, just in case. In order to... remember anything I needed to. Would help if I knew how to spell labyrinth. Close enough. There we go. That will just remind me next week what the plan is. And we shall see about getting into that labyrinth and see what comes of it. So let's look for someone to raid you out to. So I'm going to bring up the end screen and we will have a look for who's on. So let's see. Always so many people have been on for about 5 hours when I turn on, which always then sort of makes me wonder if it's a good idea to raid over to them. So let's raid you over to Laura K. Buzz. She's been up for just under an hour. So I'm going to start that one. She's playing Pocopia. So if anyone's interested in seeing some of that, join the raid and we'll head over there. And otherwise, have a lovely rest of your evening, everyone. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.
More specifics. I've seen some people